There is only so much that I can take. Certain things I'm able to let slide, but everybody has a breaking point. And I am just about to be at mine. I am getting so sick and tired of all of these blonde female wrestlers getting instant entitlement over everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me because I have a lot of rage. And it's been spanning ever since Monday. After watching Monday Night Raw. Out of nowhere, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss get a women's tag team title match and is put into a fatal four-way with 3 other teams, which this team had not even been involved in a storyline with either of these other 3 teams. Alexa Bliss, who lost twice, not once, but twice, to Bayley. One even in a handicap match setting. And yet, she's in a tag team title match. Not only that, this team eliminates the one tag team that was undefeated that earned a tag team title match in the first place and was screwed out of it. And Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross eliminate the Kabuki Warriors to become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. It makes me want to tune up the loudest band that I can think of and sweet chin music the mess out of Vince McMahon. Kairi Sane, Asuka, I'm begging with every single fiber of my being, please leave WWE. Go where y'all can be loved and respected for your true abilities in the ring, which y'all have been so used to for the longest time of your wrestling careers. Do me. Look at me. I'm wearing a Kabuki Warrior shirt. That's how much I love y'all. Please, please, do loyal fans like me and many, many others around the world who know and have seen with their very eyes what y'all are capable of. Go to where y'all can be appreciated. Please. Please. Woosa! Woosa! Okay. Welcome to Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. I have a co-host. He's on the other line. Skype. Hollywood Cinema. What's up?
Nothing much. Just listening to you have a moment. Nice. Very succinct. To the point. I agree with all your points. I'll just say that ahead. You know how I feel about them just putting Alexa in title matches for no reason. I hate that shit.
What do they even do to even...
She beats Ember Moon clean in a tag team match. That's literally all she's done. I'll tell you that. That's literally That's the only thing she's done in weeks
Like,
since losing to Bailey. Well, didn't she? Did she win a couple matches after the Bailey stuff or no?
no. Especially
Okay,
not
'cause I
having to
remember.
do with any of the other tag teams that were in this match. No
Yeah,
storyline,
no.
no nothing.
Yeah, at least Mandy Rose and
Sonya
shit.
Deville.
Sonya Deville at least had a storyline reason. It wasn't a good reason. It was just, we need to have more than one team because we don't believe in any single team by themselves. So let's just make sure we have every. We have. I just don't understand why there's a need to have 3 to 4 tag teams. There's literally no good reason for it.
And this is.
Every time, it's never just a one-on-one. It's always this bullshit. It feels like, oh, let's just get him in here. I mean, gotta get him in here, right?
And you know what's so bad about this? The, the one live title shot that the Kabuki Warriors got, they won by countout in a match that lasted 1 minute and 27 seconds. And this
You're
is the same championship team that was the first team to be eliminated.
Well, they like this. According to the reports, is Vince never wanted women's tag team belts, so it makes sense why he never booked them and why he always he treats them even worse than the regular tag team title. Like it totally makes sense to me now
Then why do we have them? Why do we have
because
them?
probably I bet you anything Triple H and Stephanie pushed for him, and he just kind of was sick of hearing about it and said, "Okay, whatever." I guarantee you that's how it happened
And
because
not only
he obviously
not
didn't give a shit.
not only that, guess who ate the pin? Kairi Sane ate the pin.
Yep. And I thought she was going to do something, but I was like, oh, she's already done. Okay, if y'all say so, that's how we gonna do this.
Bro, I just it just steams me.
Oh, it's shitty.
Your undefeated tag team who's the best in the ring don't get showcased, and when they do get showcased, they show why they're the best in the ring. This is Asuka SmackDown champion all over again.
I told you.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it.
Yeah. I mean, you're done with it, but you're not done with it.
Like, honestly, if they win the tag titles or not, I'm done. I what would make me feel better, leave
They
when their
left.
contracts expire.
Yeah, I mean, that a lot of times that's the only option for these people. Like after a while, it's just like, why even bother? You're putting your health and your life at risk for
Not
this shit. These motherfuckers don't give two shits.
not only that, I mean, like I said, Asuka next month she turns 38, and I understand the loyalty. I understand the will to put on big matches and leave a legacy and build up the women's division and build up others. I see that. I appreciate that. I can
Do it
tell.
someplace else. Do it someplace else.
But
For her sake, she needs to do it someplace else.
yes, she really does. And even if she, wants to retire or doesn't want to do it for too much longer, I'm fine with that. But we had someone who beat Goldberg's undefeated streak.
Yeah, that will and shit. Vince didn't give a shit about that. Like it don't matter, man.
Kyrie Sane has one of the best elbow drops in the business.
Means nothing. Vince still hates elbow drops. Probably. But he hates
Nah,
Vince for allegedly sleeping with Stephanie.
Vince hates Asians. Let's just be real.
Well, he hates minorities, yes. He doesn't see minorities as ticket sellers. But since they're rarely ever featured, and even when they are featured, it's that Kofi Kingston stuff. I'm sorry, he has not been booked well.
I had,
Up until Randy Orton, he has been booked horribly.
and it's so sad because I know we both were, you know,
We
looking
wanted this
forward to.
tag team.
Yeah,
We wanted it.
we wanted these tag team belts to grow to eventually mean something.
Yep.
Especially considering the fact you had a team that had no problem with taking those titles on every brand. The only brand that they didn't get a chance to take them on to was NXT UK, but still
Yeah.
they took
They
them.
felt like it mattered
Yeah. Not only did they
for
take
like
them
2 seconds.
Not
We
only
shouldn't
did
have.
they take them onto NXT TV, but also NXT live shows.
I mean, you got to think about it. Even just to think about the two superstars that it was, we should have known. Considering both of them had earlier championship runs that were just either treated like shit or just hot shotted to give Charlotte more reigns. You know, like it's we've seen the way that these two get treated, so we technically should have assumed this was going to happen. Also, tag team wrestling is dead in WWE as far as they're concerned. They don't get two shits.
And you have one of the worst, if not the worst, tag team win at freaking WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a big deal.
Only for them to turn out to be coward heels.
Well, that I was fine with because they gave Chris Jericho the undisputed belt first, and being he was a coward, chicken shit heel after. But it's just the fact they literally did nothing with them for weeks on end is probably the most egregious. It was just like, oh, so we like there really is no point to this belt. Like you guys just don't give a shit.
So, before we go any further and do our SummerSlam NXT Takeover predictions, I want to formally apologize to you, Hollywood Cinema. You, my co
What?
host. You, my friend.
About what?
You are right.
Oh, that's,
You are right. You are right. It's all built up to now, and it's been that way for a while. And what little bit of hope that I tried to hold on to has been dashed away, and I see the bright light.
it's all shit.
So, will
They've really
you?
fucked up with you saying you give up. Now they really messed up. Like I never thought I would ever hear that phrase come from you. I do it all the time. I say I'd be like, man, this shit's stupid. I'm out. Like, I can't because I'm patient about like stuff I have no control over. But when I can control some shit, oh, I'm an asshole. Like I'm just like, nope, fuck it, I'm out. Like I don't want no more. I'm done. I don't talk to me no more. I'll never buy your shit no more. Like don't email me. I get mad if I see a WWE Network email. I'm like, well, fuck yourselves, man. Like I like I told you earlier this week, both of these go home shows are much better. But can I tell you this? I still don't give a shit. Like I realized what it is. They've lost me completely because I really do not care about any of it. I still get like agitated at certain things where it's just like, oh, Ember Moon lost for no reason. Ember Moon looks weak at least 3 weeks in a row after looking strong for two. Um, well, actually, yeah, she looked for it because she was in that. They started that program before WrestleMania, not WrestleMania, SummerSlam. So she looked the week before going into the last pay-per-view, and 2 weeks after that, she looked really strong. She was taking out Charlotte. She was taking out Becky. It was great. She was winning matches, and then all of a sudden, they just said, "Oh yeah, it's Ember Moon. Go fuck her."
Yeah.
We don't care. Like it's just they usually revert back to whatever they were doing every time. Like it's Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. Just certain things always revert right back to mode. You know, like it's like they can't help themselves, but that's because one person is in charge of that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and what he says goes. End of the day, they could try as much as they want to make that stuff better. he's always going to do what he's going to do, and that's give the platform to blonde white girls. Okay, no
Yeah.
matter what, it don't even matter. They will manufacture some shit. We can't even focus on the fact that we have a Hispanic and a black um, woman, two minorities fighting over a championship. It's made to feel like the third ranked match out of the three women's matches they're going to have on this pay per view.
Mm.
And do you think that's by accident? Nope, 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 nope. That's obvious. There is something similar to the other two matches that are treated like big deals, and I'm not talking about them being legends or being related to a legend superstar. It's obviously their skin color because it never fails, man. Lacey got the focus, blonde white girl. Alexa always gets the focus, blonde white girl. Nikki Cross is only getting the focus because she's involved with the blonde white girl.
I'll just say this. I can be happy and relive Kyrie Sane becoming NXT champion. I can be happy
Good times.
and relive however long the streak of Asuka was. I can relive Asuka becoming SmackDown Women's Champion and winning
Yeah, for $9.99.
the first ever Royal Rumble. But
And
honestly, I'm at that point now where even if she were to finally get her WrestleMania moment, it
yeah, it doesn't mean anything
it
now.
doesn't
Like
it
it
doesn't
just,
mean anything
I
because
guess that's yeah. It just doesn't mean it. It doesn't mean
the
shit.
the damage has already been done and enough damage has already been done, and I'm just like I'm literally like fed up with the treatment of these superstars.
Well, I think it also hurts because we both know it's predetermined, right? So it's not like they're not getting these chances because of their ability in the ring, all this, that, and the third. It's because people in charge don't see anything in them. Um, there's a reason why Kofi Kingston becomes champion, and they don't even bother to create new main event talent to go with the new change, right? Elias doesn't get bumped up to main event. Drew McIntyre doesn't get bumped up to main event. He could have had matches against people who had not been champion before, other than like give them a platform against the championship. It just instantly became, oh, okay, just slide in whoever what other heels we got. Okay, you got Dolph Ziggler, you got Kevin Owens at the time, you had, and then there's Randy. They they've literally only given him three. Not Shinsuke, not yada 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 yada. Nobody. I didn't even get to see Apollo Crews versus him in an open championship challenge. Why didn't Kofi do that? Why
Yeah.
why why wouldn't Kofi do an open challenge? Why would he seemingly just hold the same guard? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like he could have gave people like Apollo Crews, Chad Gable, just anybody not seen in that light could have just instantly got a bump. Could have gave him a hell of a match with the WWE champion and have them lose instead of having him beat Sami Zayn a million damn times. And then try to convince me that I give a shit when Sami Zayn tries to talk shit about Aleister Black. Sorry. Sami Zayn spent 3 months eating pins every week. Not to mention, ever since Money in the Bank when he got his ass strung up by whoever,
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't looked good. He looked good the first 2 weeks he was there back. That was it. Right, and they went right back to form with him. Never failed. Never is it. Everything always goes back to normal.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I can't take any. I take everything they say with a grain of salt because I don't believe it. They can say
Well,
whatever they want to, but it's always the same shit.
well, I just, I just gotta focus on like, other stuff that's going on and
G
just,
one
build off of that. And because, dude,
TNA.
that frustrated me and just,
Well, yeah, and I would typically I'd like new champions and the way they used to hot shot the belts in the '90s, that was kind of the thing of the Attitude Era. Everybody, the title changes would happen all the time
Yeah.
on TV, Sunday Night Heat, all that shit. But it would just now it's just like no, we're cool. Title changes happen, but then I'm like, all right, whatever. Either they're to be expected, or they're just kind of like, what? Why is that happening? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing that you do? But yeah, they suck. I mean, but like I said, these shows were better. I'm glad they're making a little bit of headway, but that's only because it's almost idiot proof at this point because I don't give two shits about SummerSlam, and they're not going to make me give two shits about SummerSlam because Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins could give two shits, which we'll get to that later when we go through the card. But the only stuff that was like, oh, okay, like I'm trying to think what has me excited. I mean, I'm not watching SummerSlam because I don't give a shit, but I'm trying to think. I was excited for Ember Moon and Bailey until the last 3 weeks. Could give two shits about it now because it's pointless. It literally was. I mean, hold up. Was no Natty and Becky weren't on SmackDown, so yeah, it was. It got the B treatment on the B show because, of course, Trish and Charlotte get
Well,
the
one, the match with Ember Moon and Alexa Bliss should have never even happened in the first place. So I
no, it
mean,
shouldn't have happened. No, it should have never happened. It served nothing and did nothing.
so
Except for hurt Ember.
so check this out. This was something that BC Amplified, another channel, another pro wrestling vlogger that he brought up, and I'll throw this at you, see what you think. He is giving it 7 days. 7 days from the moment of that Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag Team match.
Yeah.
Maybe give or take a few extra past SummerSlam. But he's given it 7 days for them some way, somehow, to do something with the Kabuki Warriors. And if they don't, they're pretty much.
Well, I feel like as far as as far as that goes, the Alexa Bliss and what's her face and Nikki Cross stuff. Are they heels?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
and
they have
that's
the face, and they're the only face team, so it would have to be Kabuki Warriors because there are no other face teams.
it's funny because they were the only face team in that Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, I thought they really should have turned Alexa and Nikki face when they had a chance. It really should have. They had the perfect opportunity to do so. They just said no, okay, no, we're not because I would have been fine with her, being a face right now.
Yeah.
Like change up her whole thing. I don't want to have her come out like and feign like humility and then give it up. It's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that. But just. But yeah, he's saying 7 days. If they don't like start something or have some sort of direction established for the Kabuki Warriors, then he's pretty much gonna blow his top and rage, and is gonna be like they're just done for.
Is he still going to give the WWE his money? Probably. Telling you, man, you got to vote with your dollar.
But anyway, I just had to get all that out the way. Let's do some predictions.
Let's get it.
All right, NXT Takeover Toronto first.
Okay, well, so we can start with SummerSlam and get out of the way.
Well, I mean, SummerSlam
It's short, yeah.
Is the big
It
one.
is.
But
well, only by production, not by quality. I guarantee you.
And that's fair. That's fair. NXT Takeover Toronto. This Saturday at 7 p.m. On WWE Network. Toronto, Canada. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. All right. First match, we have Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai. Who you picking?
EO.
Io. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, if there is any chance for Io Shirai to become the next top female heel in NXT, she needs to get this win.
Yeah.
So
Candace doesn't need it.
yeah, I believe Io Shirai will get this win. If Candice wins, I'll be very shocked because that's some really crazy booking.
Unless they make it like a no DQ, next one a no DQ or something like that.
Well, I mean, either
Unless
that.
it's gonna be another stipulation.
I mean, they may have a series of matches, trade wins, and then they might do that. But I don't want that rivalry to go on for too long because you know they need to be able to have Io kind of really establish herself as the new top heel and just not saying she has to win every match, but stake her claim. But we're both
Yeah.
in agreement of Io Shirai. Next up, we have the NXT Tag Team Championship match. The champions, the Street Profits, defend against the Undisputed Era of Red Dragon, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Mm.
I'll go first. Um,
Yeah, I know you're picking.
well, it's like this. I have a feeling that with the random appearances of the Street Profits on the main roster, maybe, just maybe, they're bound to get called up. But who knows?
Oh, I see. Well, I don't know. Well, I've heard that the Street Profits only there just to advertise NXT,
True.
but
Um,
because they happen to do nothing.
I'm going to be going for Red Dragon, but do I think they will win? Ooh. Mm, they haven't been tag team champions too long. Red Dragon. I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna just go with it.
So I'm gonna say the exact same thing
Oh, really? You're
because
picking?
I'm expecting Undisputed Era to make a sweep except one. Make everybody but one, all but one match they win. So they're
Okay.
dripping in gold except for one, which you'll find out in a little bit.
All right. All right. Okay. Next up, um, we have the NXT North American Championship match. It's a triple threat. Velveteen Dream will defend against Pete Dunne and Undisputed Era's Roderick Strong. Take it away.
Roderick Strong.
Picking Roderick Strong. Okay.
Yes. Like
Um.
Edge, and I just tipped off my hand and who I think is not going to win.
Interesting. Um. Hmm. Dang. I'm gonna say the Velveteen Dream will squeak by.
I would like to see that, but I kind of don't want that to happen. I want Roddy to win. Roddy deserves a win, big time win.
I would like for him to win as well. I mean, it'd be good to see the start of more gold coming into the Undisputed Era. I just don't think he'll get it done right now. I just feel like Velveteen Dream will hold the belt just a little while longer, just a little while
I can
longer.
see that.
So you're picking Roddy, I'm picking Dream. All
I
right.
expect I want Undisputed Era to have all but one of the gold and then to cause an issue because that's what happens in wrestling.
All right. Next up, we have the NXT Women's Championship match. The champion Shayna Baszler defends against the HBIC Mia Yim. Mia Yim. It's this is time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Mia Yim. It's time.
Well,
Shayna's had it long enough. This is getting ridiculous. Mia already done took out her 2 lackeys. It's time. It's time. The only thing that I could see happening if Mia Yim loses is that means that Dakota Kai gets the Cinderella story comeback and is the one that dethrones Shayna. If not Mia Yim, Dakota Kai.
that'd be nice. But I can't pick against. I can't bet against your girl. None of that takeover. This chick wins all the time.
Oh, Shayna.
But yeah, I'm picking Shayna. But that's only because it's hard to bet against her in these kind of things nowadays because the way they book her. But I would like to see Mia Yim win.
Mm-hmm. But you're picking Shayna, eh?
I have to just to not be annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I can hear you screaming now. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It was pretty bad when you saw me
Yeah.
watch EO.
Oh, EO and Kyrie. Whoo, boy.
Oh yeah, EO and Kyrie. You just recorded the one for EO.
Yep. And I was like, oh, he's reacting like that. Okay, yep. And I know how much you like me and Yim, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You're.
It was cool finally seeing her live.
I bet. It's so weird. It's just like the way they seem to mess with you when it comes to NXT is that.
How'd you feel with my first reaction with Kyrie, Lou?
Oh, I was like, damn, I felt so bad. I was like, oh.
Dude, I at least watched the playback of that Io Shirai reaction video a few times.
Oh, I mean, the one against Bianca, he didn't react as strongly, but oh boy, it was strong, but it wasn't because you've been sick. You've been sick, Shayna, for a minute now.
Yeah. Yeah, and it gets on my nerves too because another friend of mine is all about Shayna Baszler and he thinks EO is just pure trash, but he's only basing it off because he's only seen EO in the WWE and has never seen any of EO's work anywhere else. I'm like, man, whatever. You have no idea. It's like there's a reason why she was top rank in Japan. You should probably explore that. But whatever.
Yeah.
So
you're lost.
So I'm picking Mia. You're picking Shayna. And then the main event, the 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship. We have the champion Adam Cole, baby, the leader of the Undisputed Era, defending against Johnny Gargano. So, do we know the stipulations?
Only the first 2, but I don't remember what they are. I think one of them is just a regular singles match. If there's a third, which there will be, William Regal comes out and announces one.
So, here
First
we go. So Gargano picked Street Fight.
Yeah.
Adam Cole picked a classic old school wrestling match.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. And if it comes to a tie, William Regal will pick the final stipulation.
Yeah. Which there definitely is going to be.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
That's the thing about those matches. I don't know why they even bother doing those now. We know it's going to be three falls.
Yeah.
Do an
Yeah,
Iron Man match, man. Just stop it.
yeah. Just
Gauntlet.
toss it
Just
and just
something.
do an Iron Man match.
Yeah. You already did 2 out of 3 falls. They already did that.
Yeah,
Don't know why they had to do it again.
but um, but yeah. So judging by the clues, you're picking Johnny Gargano to win.
Yep. Because I
Hmm.
think Ciampa's coming back super soon.
Uh, I'll say this. I think with this being potentially a last ditch effort, Gargano has to win.
Yeah.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Gargano just has to win.
Right? Like,
But
it just feels like it's time.
yeah. And if he doesn't win, I think it's time for him to move on from NXT.
Right? He needs to go.
Like seriously. But
He better not be another main event if he loses.
yeah, exactly.
Better stop it.
What do you think the third match stipulation will be?
Last man standing.
Last man standing?
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, I was like, last man standing.
Okay.
We that or I quit.
Ooh. Those are good options. I like
It
those
I
options.
can't see it being anything other than those two.
Those are good options. But yeah, and that is your takeover Toronto card. Not bad. Not bad at all. Should be good.
Guarantee it's gonna be better than SummerSlam. Guarantee. Guarantee.
And now
No, I ain't watching either.
for the biggest party of the summer. WWE SummerSlam this Sunday at 7 p.m. But I believe the pre-show starts at 6. So yeah, this Sunday.
Gross. 6 o'clock. Oh God. Crap ain't gonna be over until 11. Oh God.
Yeah.
10. That's so long. So glad I'm not watching that. Dang, that sounds like forever. Like I remember there was a time I used to be excited for those. Now I'm just like, God, that sounds like torture. Ugh.
But anyway, let's get started.
Yeah.
Um
Just screw this pooch.
we open up with a WWE Cruiserweight Championship match. Drew Gulak will defend against Oni Larkin. I will say this. I am happy that Oni Larkin earned this opportunity in an impressive fashion on 205 Live in the Six Pack Challenge.
Yep.
And he will bring it like no one has ever brought it before, but Drew Gulak will retain.
Break yourself, fool!
I feel like Drew Gulak will be champion for a long while. I really
Yeah,
do.
Gulak shouldn't be losing that anytime soon.
Yeah. Um. So you're picking Gulak as well.
Sir.
Could potentially be the best match on the card, even though it's going to be
It,
the pre-show.
yeah, I mean that's usually how that goes nowadays. Been that way for a while now.
Yep. Next up we have Finn Balor taking on the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Who you got?
Well, the only match I have any interest in, but not enough to actually watch, because I don't wanna. Fiend, he better. It really can't go any other way.
Um,
Ready to see what he does next. I'm already over this, but I just want him to be. I don't know. I love the Fiend with the idea with the mandible claw. The random people he's attacking is kind of weird as far as legends go, but whatever. Um, It doesn't really make any sense, and he never talks about it. So it's just like, so what the hell is the point? But whatever. Um, I I guess I'm still detached from this feud because it's not really a feud. It's just a way to get Fiend on TV and Finn Balor off TV.
Mm-hmm.
They've had like 3 interactions, and most of those were only one of those was in person. So I don't know. It's just the only reason that this is even interesting is because of the people involved and the way Bray did anything. It's not because of and the fact that I just like Finn and I want Bray Wyatt to succeed because he's doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not because of any garnered interest through stories because there hasn't been one really.
Yeah. I think Bray Wyatt wins because Finn Balor's about to take some time off. So I mean,
Yep.
yep, he's going get it in, get married, and then who knows what happens. But yeah, Bray Wyatt will get this victory. All right. Sounds like we're both in agreement.
You know it.
Next up, we have the United States Championship match. AJ Styles defends against Ricochet.
Yes, I should be excited for that, but I'm not anymore. Not even. So sad.
Uh, it'll be a good match, but
Oh god.
AJ retains.
There's just no for this kind of thing. You need stables to be interested in this, right? Like
Yeah.
Ricochet was off TV for a little while. I don't know. It just he lost it in such a weird fashion. It just feels like it has all the potential in the world, but just the execution has been not great. That Raw
Uh,
reunion didn't help it. It just this has felt so lackluster.
yeah.
Kind of
And
like Jericho and AJ. It just never felt right. Shinsuke and AJ never felt right. It started off like it could have been good and just like, what? This is not good. Why is this not good?
yeah, but we're both in agreement. AJ Styles.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, and I also noticed that none of the tag titles are being defended.
Nope, because they don't care about tag team wrestling.
Dang.
Once again, they show us, so they don't give a shit.
Gallows and Anderson just won the Raw tag titles and have yet to defend
And
them.
look, it means nothing, just like before. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Funny how that happens. Nothing has changed.
Um. this next match, I really could care less. Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. Goldberg. What you got?
Who do I got? Do I got anybody? What is it? Which match is it again? I forgot.
Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, Goldberg. I don't even give a shit.
I knew you were gonna say that.
God, I don't care.
uh,
Why would I care? I just don't. I don't. I don't. Why should I care? Why it should have been Shawn Michaels. But even then, I wouldn't care because it's Dolph Ziggler, and we know what's going to happen to him. But he'll sell for Goldberg. He'll make Goldberg like $1,000,000. It better be quick. I swear to God. But if it's quick, it's going to be so friggin' boring. It's so. Oh, I just don't care. I wish I could care, but I can't. It's bad.
but yeah. Goldberg don't care.
Don't nobody give a shit, and to pretend to do is really hard.
Next up, Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. Who you got?
Be Charlotte. because Trish is going out and putting over the chick who doesn't need to be put over.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a cool idea. I should be excited about it. I just don't give a shit.
I mean, it might. I just don't have confidence that Trish Stratus can still deliver a high quality match like she used to in a situation with an opponent like Charlotte. You know what I mean?
I hope she can. That'd be cool, but it's too little, too late. It's another nostalgia act. After they just had a huge nostalgia act, I'm good.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah.
It's just like, oh, I should care about this, but why the hell should I?
I mean, she'll
Really?
get a big pop. It's, she's the hometown girl, but.
Yeah, just like Natty, she'll get a pop, but ain't nobody gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
It'll be another way to get Charlotte another win, so she can face Bailey for the championship.
Yeah.
Bored. See, I've seen this before.
But, yeah, I'm also in agreement. Charlotte gets the victory because, I mean, yeah.
The hell else they gonna do? Trish ain't coming back.
Yeah. Afterwards, she needs to, just pack it up.
For real.
Yep. For reals, for reals. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon.
You're.
Kevin Owens.
Yep. But I swear, I don't even give a shit. Like I was about to make some kind of proclamation, like I swear to gosh, blah blah blah. I don't care if Shane wins because he beat Roman Reigns, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like
But
I just don't.
it's
I don't know. It'll be Kevin. It'll be Kevin. And
it better be.
It'll just lead into Survivor Series where there's Team Owens versus Team McMahon and yada yada yada. Just get McMahon off TV. You got to go through a whole damn ordeal to get him off damn TV. That's how ingrained in everything he is. That is annoying.
Yeah.
It's just oh god, I've seen this before. I like it
See it.
better with Triple H. I've seen it. I've
See it all
seen
the
all
time.
this crap before. This happens literally every 4 months. It feels like it happens so much.
But we're
It's like
both
their only story they have.
but we're both in agreement. Kevin Owens.
Yes. You know what this feels like?
What's up?
Once again, I will reference it. Story GM mode when you had to pick storylines. You had to buy storylines and writers. You just use
Oh.
the same four storylines. You keep doing them over and over and over.
Next up,
Gross.
we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match where Bayley will defend against Ember Moon.
And let's have a moment of silence for Ember Moon's promising career at one point. All right, that's enough. They ruined her. They killed her, and I knew it was going to happen.
The only thing that I can hope for is that they have a good quality match. That's really all that I'm hoping for. Because that's the best that Ember Moon's going to get on a stage like
Uh huh.
this.
Yep.
So,
It almost feels like now, why the hell did they even pick her? That's how weird it feels.
I mean, I'm happy that she got picked, but,
Yeah,
because
it's nice, but
she
it
has an
feels weak.
opportunity to showcase on a big stage and it
It feels,
actually be one-on-one. That's really the only thing, the only reason why this is probably the match that excites me the most on paper.
yeah, it
So,
should be great. Two really good performers,
yeah,
but unfortunately, they're in a bullshit ass company. They don't give a shit about them.
because if it was anywhere outside of the WWE, Ember Moon would have a great chance of winning this title.
Mm-hmm. But that shit ain't.
Yeah. So we're both in agreement. Bayley retains.
Yep.
Bayley retains. Alrighty.
Boring, 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 boring.
And
Sorry.
next, oh,
One
you
of
have got to be kidding me.
word.
Next on the list is the WWE Championship match, Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. So we're getting Brock and Seth in the main event. Are you freaking
You
kidding
already
me?
knew that though, dude. If you didn't
Ah!
think that was happening, you were kidding yourself, man. Brock is the most important thing in this damn company.
For me
The
to poop on.
expensive at literally everyone.
For me to poop on.
Hmm?
For me to poop on.
Oh yeah, everybody a poop on because it's poop. It's just poop, dude. It's just big old
Oh
wet
man.
poop.
um
Big old wet poop, man. Just big wet poop.
um
I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. I'm so uninterested in Brock Lesnar doing literally anything.
but
I don't want to see it.
yeah, dang it. I was thinking. Oh, yeah. So, who you picking? I'm picking Kofi to get a big win and retain.
Hopefully, Kofi wins.
But I am happy that this match is finally happening. I will say that. I'll give it that. I'll give it that little morsel of credit.
Yeah, it's should be a good storyline thing, but it don't matter.
Yeah. But let's see. Next up, we got the Raw Women's Championship match. It's a submission match. Becky Lynch defends against Natalya.
Yeah, don't care.
Becky Lynch retains. I know Natalya's the hometown woman, but Becky Lynch retains. And then we have the main event. Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar defends against Seth Rollins. It'll be really, really dumb, but Seth Rollins.
Uh, if it's not Seth Rollins, I'm just like, what? Why burn it all? Burn it all to the
Burn it
ground.
all. Burn it all down.
Burn it down.
Burn it
It all
down.
needs to go away if Brock wins again. I'm sorry. If Brock wins, just like can we just stop? Can we just reboot? No, can we reboot? Like, that would just be so much easier, man. Just no. I don't want it anymore. And actually, to be honest with you, and I hate to say it, I don't even want it from Seth, man.
You don't want it
Seth,
from Seth.
Seth's a dork, man. He's a real lame bastard.
Don't want it
And it's
from
just,
the Beast Slayer, the King Slayer. Well, now Dakota Kai's the King Slayer. The Beast Slayer.
I'm over it. I'm over Seth Rollins, man. He's not the guy. I thought, but him as a face is just brutal. Brutal. It's brutal.
Did you see that little backstage promo he did with the Street Profits?
Who?
Seth Rollins.
No.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't.
He's talking about how he's gonna burn it down.
Ugh.
Had a moment with the Street Profits
Get
before he got destroyed and bloodied up and all
get away and just stop.
that.
Go in, stop
Hey, I
it.
thought you would be all about some Seth Rollins. He used to do the pedigree.
I know he used to when he was good. Now I want him to go bye bye. I don't like him anymore.
He likes you.
He does not like me. Because I like New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think that's the best wrestling in the world. You can suck a dick.
ah.
And I used to
Well,
love Seth Rollins. I had a T-shirt. Oh man,
how
it was
about we put an end to
bad.
this and we talk about some New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yay! Happy time for me.
So, there you have it. That's our SummerSlam predictions. Okay, now we're going to switch gears to some New Japan Pro Wrestling and let's check up on the standings for the G1 Climax 2019.
Yay!
So, Gonna start with Block A. So looking at the standings, so have Lance Archer with 4 points. Bad Luck Fale, Will Ospreay, and Zack Sabre Jr. with 6 points. Evil, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kenta, and Sonata with 8 points. Now, all of these wrestlers that I just named are eliminated from contention, so they have no chance of winning Block A.
Say that for me one more time.
There's no chance of them winning Block A. So that means
the wrestlers. The wrestlers are meant.
So that means Evil is out, Hiroshi Tanahashi is out, Kenta is out, Sonata is out, Bad Luck Fale is out, Will Ospreay is out, Zack Sabre Jr. is out, and Lance Archer is out. So this leaves Kota Ibushi with 12 points and Kazuchika Okada with 14 points. And these are the two remaining that face off. So pretty much between these two, pretty much the winner will win the G1 for Block A and will advance to the finals. Well, advance to the finals, not win the G1, but advance to the finals.
Yeah.
So, and there's still a few matches in the tournament left. Like Bad Luck Fale still has to face Sonata. Zack Sabre Jr. still has to face Kenta. And Will Ospreay still has to face Hiroshi Tanahashi. So, I mean, there's still some matches left, but the main important one that's left is Kota Ibushi versus Kazuchika Okada. So, lay it on me. Who wins Block A? Now, before you answer, remember, Okada is no longer undefeated. He lost to Sonata.
Yay, F him.
So
that's stupid A.
I'm just mentioning that.
I think Ibushi.
Wow, you think Kota Ibushi will win Block A?
I hope so, anyway. I like Kota Ibushi.
Okay. I want Kota Ibushi too, but something tells me that Okada's gonna do it. I mean, that was a big win Sonata got, but I feel like he's gonna close out Block A. But Kota Ibushi would be cool. I think that would be really cool, and if he did, I think that would give him a good chance of winning the G1 Climax tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, Bad Luck Fale versus Sonata. Who would you pick to win?
Sonata.
Same here. Kenta versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Kenta.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. has been on a losing tear.
Yeah, yes.
Will Ospreay versus Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Tanahashi.
You know what?
Actually,
I'm going to say Ospreay. I'm going to say Will Ospreay.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like Tanahashi might. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tanahashi.
You're going to go with Tanahashi? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So that's Block A. Okay. Block B. So, these are the wrestlers that are eliminated from contention. Jeff Cobb, Juice Robinson, Shingo Takagi, and Taichi are with 6 points. They're eliminated from contention. Toru Yano and Tomohiro Ishii both have 8 points, and they're eliminated from contention. So the only wrestlers remaining that are still available: Tetsuya Naito, John Moxley, Jay White, and Hiroki Goto. All have 10 points. So looking at this, so Jeff Cobb still has to face Toru Yano. Hiroki Goto still has to face Shingo. Um, let's see. Tomohiro Ishii and Taichi still have to face each other. Moxley still has to face Juice Robinson. And yeah. So, who do you see winning Block B?
I would have said Moxley a while ago. I would like it to be Moxley. I'm just going to say Moxley because I want it to be Moxley.
What's interesting is he's lost to
Jay White.
he's lost to Jay White. He's lost to
Yano.
Yano, and he lost to Goto. Rather quickly lost to Goto.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's happening. He looks so dominant, and all of a sudden it's like, what the hell?
Honestly, I thought he was going to beat Goto.
I thought he was going to as well.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think either Moxley or Goto is going to win Block B.
I can see Goto winning. I'd rather be Moxley, but I could definitely see Goto winning.
Yeah, like I could totally see Goto or Moxley. Naito.
I wanted to be Naito at the beginning of this whole thing, but
Yeah.
but yeah, they kind of muffed me on that one.
I mean, it's still not out of the picture, but just, I mean,
Yes,
Goto Ibushi would be a good matchup. Moxley and Ibushi would be a good matchup.
yeah,
Naito and Ibushi we've seen before.
yeah, and it's scary, and I don't want anybody to get hurt.
That's the thing. So it may be best
And
to prevent.
they've done nothing to build that up in any story or anything.
Yeah.
Commentary, nothing. Like it's Jay White's had like story stuff where he's like, I'm coming, and what did he do? Keep winning. That's when as soon as he said, I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely winning. Once he won the first one, I was like, okay, yep, he's gonna do exactly what he says he's gonna do until the very end.
Now, do you think Jay White has a good chance of winning Block B?
He'll get close, but it won't happen.
You think he'll get close, but it won't happen?
Yeah.
So Jay White, he still has to face Naito. So he would have to beat Naito.
Ugh. If he does beat Naito, then that could set up a match between him and Naito for the Intercontinental Championship.
True.
Yeah, he has not had that one yet.
Correct.
Could be him looking to complete it.
Because that would make him a triple crown champion.
Yep.
If Jay White wins the Intercontinental title.
Wonder if he'd be like the youngest or whatever. Probably the youngest gringo.
Probably. But
Definitely gringo. I can't think of another guy. I know. I want to call him gringo because it's funny. I can't think of another guy, Jim, that would have gotten that at that young. He's young as shit, and to be a young lion too.
Yeah.
You know.
But oh yeah, that's right. Formerly, first off was a young lion in New Japan.
That's where I saw him first. We had his shaved head and shit.
Oh yeah, he had the shaved
head.
That's
how I know. Yep, shaved head and he looked so weird getting his ass kicked by everybody. Remember that dude? They used to wear like all the MMA stuff and wore like the orange and blue. He wore like the gloves and shit. Like, oh, that guy! I used to see so many matches with him.
So.
Him and Shinsuke used to get it in.
Interesting.
For the Intercontinental Championship, they used to beat each other's ass.
But So you want Moxley to win?
Yes, I do.
Block B.
At this point, yes.
So let's look at some matchups. Jeff Cobb or Toriano?
I want to say Cobb, but y'all don't beat freaking Moxley, man.
Yeah, Yano has beaten. Who's he beaten? He's beaten Moxley. He's beaten Naito. He's beaten Taichi, and he's beaten Jay White.
Yeah.
I mean, he's eliminated from contention, but he's
still
gotten some big wins.
I'm gonna say Cobb.
And every one of his matches so far have been less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I would say Cobb. Just some respect to.
1, 2, 3, 4 of those matches have been less than 5 minutes. But then again, one of those matches he lost in 1 minute and 42 seconds, and that was to GOWGO.
Yeah. Watch that one.
GOWGO's like, I ain't falling for none of that.
Nope. He was not having it because he lost the year.
We might be in chaos, but I don't trust you.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he had lost to him that way before. Just all made sense.
GOWGO lost to him that way before?
Yeah, like either 2 years before or a year before. Like it all made sense. It was like, oh, this is exactly.
Shoot, you could tell in GOWGO's eyes, like when Yano went for the handshake, he's like, nope. You're my stablemate, but nope.
Yeah, we're not trading T-shirts, not doing none of that shit.
Nah.
Get out of here. This is my LA Dojo shirt.
GOWGO's smart.
Yeah.
And yeah, GOWGO came out rocking the LA Dojo shirt.
Yeah, he's been teaching there apparently.
Oh, he's been teaching there?
Apparently, that's what they said when they first, in the beginning of the G1, when he first showed up, was it on?
Oh, that's awesome.
He had been teaching that, and that's why, because this is the first tour that the USA, the LA Dojo had been on with New Japan.
Oh, so he's like a guest teacher. That's cool.
Huh? Yep. I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Heck yeah.
That's why he's been wearing it.
I would love to meet him.
Yeah. And that's why, who was it that was fighting him, and then he beat up a bunch of LA Dojo guys, and that's when they mentioned it. They were like, he's beating up LA Dojo people. Lance Archer, was it Lance Archer versus Goto?
Yeah,
was that?
I think so.
Yeah, that was a match where they mentioned it. They were like, oh, he's been a guest teacher, that's why he's beating up his young lions.
Ah.
And then he just came out after the fact, after they got their ass beat, because they don't give a shit.
But I heard his English is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Which is kind of interesting because Goto doesn't seem like a man of many words, especially in character.
Oh no, he's mad quiet.
Like honestly, I think Ishii is more talkative than Goto.
Wow.
And that's weird.
Yeah, definitely in the ring. We popping that shit.
But then again, Goto still, will greet fans, occasionally, because Ishii never really greets fans.
No.
But occasionally,
not his bag.
Occasionally, Goto will. Okay, Ishii or Taichi?
Ishii.
You ain't picking your boy Taichi?
No, are you crazy? You better get his ass whooped all around that place.
Taichi's beaten Ishii before.
I know, but it ain't happening. And shit, Ishii's beaten Taichi before.
True.
That's usually what happens. I don't think this is the time for it to change.
Let's see. Moxley versus Juice. I'm going Moxley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Moxley too.
Naito and Jay White.
Just because Jay White's been right so far. Jay White. But I want Naito to win, though.
You want Naito to win, but you think Jay White will.
Yep, just story-wise.
Gotcha. Um, Shingo or Goto?
I would have said Shingo a while back, but now I'm going Goto.
I'm definitely going Goto. So it'll be interesting how they'll settle, like, because if Moxley beats Juice, that'll give him, because all four of these guys, Goto, Jay White, John Moxley, Naito, all have 10 points.
Mm.
So it's like, if they all win their matches, well, hold up. So Naito and Jay White, okay, pretty much, whoever loses that is automatically out. Um, but if Moxley and Goto win their matches, then that's a three-way tie.
Mm.
So
Fatal 4-way. It won't happen.
they'll have to work that out.
Fatal 4-way would be the WWE way of doing it. And actually, I'd pay to see a Fatal 4-way in New Japan.
Yeah.
They just don't do that shit.
Nah, it's not normal.
Nerp.
On a New Japan Pro Wrestling note, I saw that for this month, later this month, Fire Pro Wrestling World will get some new DLC in the form of Stardom. That's right. August 22nd, Stardom DLC will come to Fire Pro Wrestling World.
What?
I'm looking forward to that actually.
I know you is.
But so yeah, G1 G1 Climax is wrapping up shortly but surely. And it'll be interesting to see who will end up winning the G1 Climax. As a matter of fact, oh shoot. August 11 going into Monday, August 12th is actually when the finals. Oh, so 2 a.m. August 12th is actually when the finals airs.
Nice.
So, let's see what else is on the schedule for New Japan, because I'm curious. So, G1 Climax finals is this coming Monday. They don't have anything else displayed on their main calendar. Let,
Hell
let's
yeah.
let's go to the official site because they usually have the official site.
Official site.
Oh, they announced some more wrestlers for Super J Cup. So we're getting Rocky Romero, Clark Connors, Soberano Jr., and Jonathan Gresham.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, Amazing Red!
Ah, very nice.
Dude! I used to be a big Amazing Red mark. Are you
That
kidding
does not
me?
surprise me. That does not surprise me.
Dude, I loved his Impact Wrestling theme. Oh my goodness. Dude, loved his X Division title run.
Oh yeah, that's your jam.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, I was all about some Amazing Red. Like,
Amazing Red.
and then when he made his return to Impact, had the new flashy haircut and just, oh man, had some
You ate
great
that
matches with
shit up.
the Young Bucks, had matches with the Motor City Machine Guns, had matches with Suicide, like
Nice.
Bad
Well,
Influence, man. Shoot,
the matches sound rather good.
heck yeah. So the entrants so far are Dragon Lee, TJP, Show and Yo, Karistiko, Ryusuke Taguchi, Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori,
Mm-hmm.
Bushi, yes, Bushi, um,
Yeah, makes sense.
Amazing Red, Soberano Jr., um, Jonathan Gresham, Clark Connors, Rocky Romero.
Nice.
So, wow. So we got three wrestlers that are CMLL branded because technically Dragon Lee is,
Ah, yes.
CMLL as well.
Yes. Yes, he is.
But dude, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. Should be good.
And Clark
Although I could say
Connors,
I never watched the CMLL special things they do.
I
I
catch
never
them occasionally on
can't ever done it.
like if ROH does something with CMLL, I might catch it. But other than that, but yeah, man, Clark Connors is debuting, from the LA Dojo. That's cool.
Ah,
That's what's up. And apparently he's kind of had a big following from both American and Japanese fans. Cause
I'm looking forward to watching it.
Because him and Carl Fredericks were like pretty big coming up through the LA Dojo.
Yep, I'd heard those names.
Yeah, because we saw both of them when we went to the New Japan in Charlotte.
Ah, we did.
Because one of them faced
Black Knights always do that to me.
one of these two faced Davy Boy Smith Jr.
Oh, that guy, yeah, he got his ass beat.
Yeah, that he did. But dude, this is shaping up to be a good Super J Cup. I'm excited.
No, it does sound. That sounds really good. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. But yeah, I can't believe. Oh, and Evil and Sonata got some new shirts.
Nice.
Um,
I was thinking about looking at some shirts. I'm not gonna buy any, but I was thinking about.
ooh, some LIJ Royal Quest limited edition shirts.
Yeah. Real Quest.
But yeah, like. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the graphic now for Bushi, Amazing Red, and Yo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, dude. I'm very very excited.
Tell it sounds cool.
But looking at the schedule, so hey, we actually the Super J Cup starts Thursday, August 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be first in Washington, then Saturday and Sunday it'll be in California.
Very nice, California.
And then we got, ooh, dude, how ironic is that?
What?
NXT Takeover,
Yeah.
NXT UK Takeover.
Oh, that's all
Cardiff,
on purpose.
And New Japan Pro Wrestling Royal Quest are on the same day.
And that's on purpose, man. They were talking about that when it first got announced. That and there's an AEW show that same day.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that all out?
Oh yeah. Dang.
Yeah, it's all done on purpose. Like they said, the NXT thing, they were like, oh no, we gotta do it. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. It is hell.
They'll be next door too, because Royal Quest is in London and NXT UK Takeover's in Cardiff, Wales.
Mm-hmm.
And then in September we got Road to Destruction. And then Destruction in a couple of places. We got Destruction in Beppu, in Kagoshima, and in Kobe. And then near the end of September, we got Fighting Spirit Unleashed. I know that's been advertised quite a bit, and that's a USA tour.
Ah.
That's in Massachusetts, New York, and Pennsylvania.
Up north, up north section.
And then going into October, we have New Japan Road.
Mm.
And then we also got King of Pro Wrestling show. That's a one-nighter.
King of Pro Wrestling. That sounds so old school. That's that makes me remember that friggin' Japanese wrestling game I had. That was on PS1, I think.
Oh,
Might have been
yeah?
King of Fighters. Yeah, it was like might have been that. Oh, now
Interesting.
I gotta Google it because there was like one Japanese game on PlayStation or PlayStation 2.
Oh, yeah?
So amazing.
Right on, right on.
So Japanese, and I loved every second of it.
Getting into the middle of October, we got the Road to Power Struggle, and also prepping for the Super Junior Tag League.
Ooh. This is how you do this.
And
I can get
then
excited for these. I'm not like already like, ugh, I don't care. I'm like, ooh,
and
yeah.
and then the beginning of November is Power Struggle Junior Tag League.
Power struggle, Super
So
Junior.
so pretty much the middle of October throughout the end of October is the road to Power
Great
Struggle
time.
slash I guess maybe November 3rd is the Super Junior Tag League Finals.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking that is.
Great time to be a fan.
And then it looks like there'll be a big drought unless they announce some more shows up to Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, they absolutely will. You know how they do.
Because they don't have anything scheduled for December yet.
That's not gonna last long. These guys run shows all the damn time.
Oh, yeah, because they got to do Road to Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a handful of shows.
That's at
And
least
then,
4.
and then of course, after Wrestle Kingdom is New Year's Dash.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
got a lot coming up with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, it's stacked. Can't wait.
Our ROH has a lot coming up too. As a matter of fact, we got Summer Supercard. That's actually tomorrow.
Ah. Oh yeah, must have been a reason why I saw that Matt Taven video.
Yeah, Summer Supercard. Got another Saturday night at Center Stage in Atlanta. Got Honor for All in Nashville. And then we got the Global Wars Spectacular featuring ROH and CMLL.
CMLL.
That's a 3-night tour. And then we got Death Before Dishonor next month. So they're gonna need to start building for that before the end of August for Death Before Dishonor. Because that's in Vegas. And then they go on tour for Honor United in London, Newport, and Bolton, England. So,
Never heard of any of those places.
other than London, but I'm kind of curious to see, do they have the card for Ooh, they got a
I can
pretty.
guess. No, it's gonna be nobody Briscoes versus Gorillas of Destiny. Nobody Taven versus Jay Lethal.
Oh,
Nobody.
Gorillas of Destiny is on the meet and greet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude, check out this meet and greet. So it's Matt Taven for $30. Gorillas of Destiny is $40. Marty Scurll alone is $30. The rest of Villain Enterprises, that's Flip Gordon, PCO, and Brody King, $70. Lifeblood of Bandino, Haskins, and Hot Sauce Tracy Williams is $40.
Quick question:
Yeah.
Can you take Flip Gordon out of the Villain Enterprises picture?
I don't know.
If I pay that money, can I ask him to please step aside?
You would do that?
Like, no disrespect, bro. But can I get one with you separately?
You would get one with Flip Gordon separately?
Yeah. That's not what
okay.
Villain Enterprises. Don't be gross.
I mean, he's part of the stable now, man.
I don't give a shit. He ain't in my mind. Nope. You still flip, separate.
Yeah, it was really weird that him getting picked for Villain Enterprises. I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Shelley, $30. Shane Taylor's $30. Um, Kelly Klein is $30. And the allure of Angelina Love and Velvet Sky, pretty much the beautiful people, $40. That's a pretty good meet and greet.
Yeah, it's got a lot of people. I mean, that's a lot of good people. People that would actually be like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I actually really like this meet and greet. I would love to meet Gorillas of Destiny. Um, I guess Shane Taylor. I could pick Alex Shelley, even though I've met him and Saban together as the Motor City Machine Guns. Um, I probably would do Villain Enterprises, Gorillas of Destiny. Uh,
Yeah, it's only 2 hours. Be thinking. Oh, yeah.
Probably
Well,
Shane
Kelly
Taylor
Klein
as
was
well,
good.
because
Yeah. Oh,
because brother is the ROH television champ, so why not?
yep. That is cool.
The allure. I don't know. Angelina Love and Velvet Sky would be pretty cool to meet. I ain't gonna lie. Only because I've known them for a long time. They would be
Yeah,
pretty cool to meet.
I guess I'd rather meet the other one, the third one.
Mandy Leon.
Yeah, she's got big
Well,
elbows.
I've met her before. Yeah, I've met her before.
Well, well.
Um. Oh, it was awesome. It was really awesome. I guess to close this out, I guess because this is a big pay per view card coming up for ROH. Summer Supercard, pretty much, aka Supercard of Honor, and this is actually going to be in Toronto.
Good lord.
Oh, goodness gracious! So that's in Toronto. Takeovers in Toronto and SummerSlam. Dang.
Yeah, it makes sense. I saw that Wrestling Observer video headline that was like, "This is going to be a very busy weekend." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I was just thinking about the 2 shows. There's a third.
Dang. Because this one's tomorrow. That's a weekend of wrestling, and then going into Monday, you got the G1 finals.
Dang.
Jeez, there's no way I'm gonna get all that in. There's
I mean,
no way.
I'm not even taking at least 2 of those. So I'm not watching Final either. So I'm be chilling.
But just go through this card. You don't have to do any predictions if you don't want to.
Good
We got
idea. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
we got a CMLL trios match. So we got Caristico, Soberano Jr., and Stuka Jr., which we saw Stuka Jr. in the Crockett Cup. They will be facing Barbaro Cavernario, Hechichero, and Templario. I don't know any of these folks other than Stuka Jr.
Me either.
So, but it's a trios match. CMLL trios match. So I'm guessing it's going to be Lucha Rules. That's my guess.
You think so?
Then we got the Women of Honor World Championship match. Kelly Klein will defend against Tasha Steelz. This is actually going to be a good one. I've actually seen Tasha Steelz live via Queens of Combat. She's good.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
also
No idea.
trained.
She is.
She also trained with the Team Adams Wrestling School, just like Deanna Perrazzo and Karen Q.
Okay.
But I'm sure Kelly Klein will retain. We got ourselves a World Tag Team Championship match. Once again, this is a ladder war match. The champs, the Briscoes, defend against the Gorillas of Destiny.
Only thing I'd be interested in.
Yeah. Oh, you know that's gonna be a crazy match. But that should be good. But I think the Briscoes will retain. We got a no disqualification match. Dalton Castle versus Roosh.
Well, duh, Roosh.
Yeah, Roosh, Dragon Lee's brother, definitely should win this match. I'd be shocked if Dalton Castle won. Um, Interesting tag team match here. We got Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham versus Bandito and Mark Haskins of Lifeblood. Jonathan Gresham has been doing some heel tactics, so it'll be interesting to see if he puts that to use in this tag match.
I would assume he would.
We got ourselves a ROH World Television Championship match. Shane Taylor defends against Lifeblood's Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Shane Taylor's going to retain. I have no doubt in my mind that Big Shane Taylor will retain. We got the Kingdom of TK Orion and Vinny Marshalia going up against Villain Enterprises of PCO and Brody King. Oh my goodness, they're gonna destroy the Kingdom. They're gonna destroy the Kingdom.
Squiggly squad.
Like you know how difficult it is to beat PCO and Brody King together.
They're huge. They're huge, and they take so much punishment.
Yeah, I mean, you know, other than the punishment they took from the Briscoes, they pretty much won the Crockett Cup easily.
Yep.
PJ Black versus Silas Young. I would love to see PJ Black win, but it ain't happening. It just ain't happening. And the main event, I assume, the ROH World Championship match, Matt Taven defends against Alex Shelley. I'll tell you right now, I would mark out like crazy if Alex Shelley won, but it ain't going to happen.
It'd be nice, but no, Taven ain't going to lose on it already.
Because I would be really, really excited, because that would mean Chris Sabin has won the TNA World Championship. Alex Shelley will have won the ROH World Championship. I would really, really love to see that. I really would love to see that, but I don't think it's going to happen.
It'd be cool, but probably not.
Because you know me, I like Alex Shelley. But,
yeah.
But yeah. But that's pretty much it, bro. I don't know if there's anything more you want to add.
No, it's gonna be a hell of a weekend for wrestling, and I'm not gonna watch any of that.
Not even Takeover? Oh yeah, you can't watch Takeover.
No, I'll wait and watch it on Hulu.
Do they put the Takeovers on Hulu?
They have in the past.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just watch it on Hulu.
Yep, and I ain't in no rush.
There you go. Shoot, you could watch that. You could watch that Sunday instead of SummerSlam if you really want.
That's what I'm gonna do. Read my mind.
But I know you're gonna check in on SummerSlam.
The next day.
You're still gonna do it.
In the morning when I do my ritual, watch YouTube, and then be like, okay, whatever.
You silly.
Yep. Wasting my time, but I still do it.
But, alrighty. Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. Oh my goodness, man. Our freaking Carolina Panthers DBs are screwing up again.
Already?
They're dropping easy picks.
Of course they are.
I mean, I know none of the starters are in, but
still.
Although our first round draft pick, Brian Burns, already has 2 or 3 sacks.
What?
Yeah. I was actually pretty impressed.
Should be, that's awesome.
But, anyway, this has been the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast for Hollywood Cinema and Blitzball Champ. Happy wrestling. Enjoy the weekend. And we will see y'all next week.
See you next week, yo.
Peace.
Peace.